And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's bring his opponent to the cage. Welcome, Sean Soriano.
The current interim featherweight champion, Sean Soriano, has finished his opponent in 6 of 7 wins, 3 by knockout, 3 by submission, and the Supercoach Pat Miletich also caught up with Soriano earlier on.
All right, I'm here with Sean Soriano. He's getting ready for his 145-pound CFA title fight tonight against Brito. Now, this is your first nationally televised fight. You're unbeaten, and the fight's for a belt. Does that add pressure to this fight for you?
Not as much as it being first televised. You know, I've always waited for this moment, and I want to capitalize on that moment. And the belts come and go, you know. I think the UFC is the main priority for the belt in my mind, but being able to show my skills off on national television is more of the pressure to me than anything else.
Right, now your opponent tonight with Brito, in the past he's shown a good chin and a good gas tank. Is this a guy that you think you have to be patient with, or do you think you can get him out of there quick?
Yeah, actually after going 5 rounds, you know, you learn to pace yourself a little more, and he does have good cardio, so that's one of the things I worked on a lot, and just keep my pace. You know, I keep going, and I push myself during cramp to keep going for 5 rounds. So now I'm used to it, and I'm ready for it.
All right, what's your prediction for the fight?
A finish, 2nd round.
There you go, Sean Soriano, ready to go.
He can sometimes start slow. He does predict a 2nd round finish here tonight. Sean Soriano, after an extensive 8-week camp, training alongside Henry Hooft and former world Muay Thai champion Cosmo Alexander. Look out for the low kicks in particular on Soriano here tonight. We are ready for our interim featherweight championship fight. Once again, let's go up to Jazz Sakura.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is scheduled for 5 rounds. It is for the CFA Interim Featherweight World Championship title. And now, introducing the challenger first. His record is perfect with 7 wins and 0 defeats. Standing 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 144 1/2 pounds. Representing PAC MMA, he fights out of Joliet, Illinois. Ladies and gentlemen, El Bandito, Elvin Leon Brito. And now his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. His record is also unblemished with 7 wins and 0 defeats. Standing 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing 145 pounds, representing the Black Zillions, fighting out of Boca Raton, Florida. He is the defending CFA Interim Featherweight World Champion, Sean Soriano. Your referee is Troy Waugh.
Fighter, center of the ring. Fighter, center of the ring. Gentlemen, we all know the rules. I want a good, clean fight. Let's touch gloves, go back to your corner. Let's get ready to rock and roll.
Troy Waugh with the final instructions, the closing odds on this one. Sean Soriano, the favorite at -245. The comeback on Elvin Brito at +175. Michael Chavello, Pat Miletich with you. The interim featherweight championship on the line.
Judge, are you ready? Judge, are you ready?
2
Judge, are you
undefeated
ready?
fighters.
Fighter, you ready?
Body shot early here from Brito. Inside leg kick from Brito.
Soriano's a really crisp, clean striker. Brito a little wilder, but got an iron jaw and a lot of heart.
Soriano, nice step across outside thigh kick, just cutting that shin down in a 45-degree trajectory. As the leg kick should be thrown. Oh, beautiful high right round from Soriano. Throws the knees as they clinch up against the cage. Solid start here from Sean Soriano.
A little faster start than I thought we were going to get out of him.
Steps across and chomps that lead leg again of Brito. Brito's got to start checking those low kicks. Right hand lead from the Puerto Rican. Glancing there, a high right round from Soriano.
Brito comes right back into him.
Soriano just changing levels here in his striking, upstairs and downstairs and to the midsection. Counter right hand from Soriano off the leg kick from Brito. again. Brito tried to bring the shin up to check it, but was too late. Soriano's doing a number on that lead leg here in the first round.
Brings a little heat with those kicks, doesn't he, Michael?
He does indeed. Pivots well on the lead foot, on the balls of the foot. Cracks it down to the top of the shin, the top of the thigh, I should say.
Nice combos. Just feels versatile.
It is all Sean Soriano in the early get-go. But if you've seen Brito fight before, he can take punishment, he can come back. There's a nice right hand from Brito, just trying to counter the kicks here of Soriano. Soriano looks for trip takedown, picks it up, slams it down, goes inside the guard of the Puerto Rican. Soriano postures up, tracks an elbow across the orbital. Aggression here from Sean Soriano.
Yeah, great grounded pound, man. Nasty elbows. Brito doing a good job attacking the arm, second time.
Gets out of the arm submission attempt as Soriano looks to pass now, goes to the side control on Brito.
He's got that arm between the legs there, stopping him from turning into him.
Mounts it. Full mount here for Soriano. Leads the leg in and Brito tries to lock him down.
Trying to get that knee pinch.
Takes the back. They go to canvas once more. Seesaw in contest here on the ground. Full mount for the second time.
Arm triangle coming. He's working for it. He's keeping that head low, digging.
Soriano's options in both stand-up and on the ground are just superb. And he looks to fillet with that left elbow. High mount here from Soriano. Another elbow across the left eyebrow. Leaves a leg in. Brito once more looking to submit him.
Brito does a good job at getting out of that mount and getting leg locks started from it, man. That's tricky stuff.
Takes an elbow to the top lip, trying to control the posture here of Soriano, putting him inside the closed guard. Now heightens that guard. Soriano wants to get the elbows off, gets two off the left arm, just above the ear of Brito. Make it in triplicate there from Soriano. Fourth elbow off the left arm from Soriano. And five. He's not going to allow Brito up. Scoots around, takes the back of the Puerto Rican, puts in one hook, puts in both hooks.
Beautiful spin there. Didn't even have to block the arm to go around, really.
How fast is Sean Soriano? Option after option, transition after transition.
Yeah, and it's not like Brito's bad on the ground. He's given up mount 3 times in this round, which is not a good thing, but he's got good escapes and good submission attempts.
And chance go up, Soriano here at the Bank United Center on the University of Miami campus.
I think Soriano learned his lesson. He started grapevining those legs so they couldn't come back up around his waist. We'll see if Brito works for that again.
Soriano maintaining mount, as Pat said, for the third time. He has mounted Brito in the very first round. We are set for 5. Soriano just doing some damage with those elbows.
Pulling that foot into position. There he goes again.
End of the round. What a round! And if you're playing Supercoach, first of all, in the corner of Brito, what are you telling him to do in the second round?
Well, he's got to get inside the kicks. He's got to turn it into an ugly fight along the cage. I don't know if he's going to be able to get a submission. Soriano's very good. Soriano here locking the body up and dumping him. Brito had to be kind of careful there, trying to post with his right arm. That's how you break your elbow or dislocate your shoulder when you get taken down.
10-9 Soriano, says Pat Miletich after the first round. I'm sure there would be no one in disagreement. Soriano on the feet and on the ground, just a dominant performance. 3 times had the mount. Nice work of the elbows in the ground and pound. And chomping that lead thigh in the stand-up. Brito has received the instructions.
You ready? You ready?
And he put them into play now. Nice leg kick, curled it around to the hamstring, that sciatic nerve area.
Soriano doing a great job blending those punches and kicks together.
High knee from Soriano.
Didn't block that arm that time.
Hammer fist strike from Brito.
Brito went for the darts and got dumped. Thinking about submission before position there.
Close guard here from Elvin Brito on his back against Soriano, as he was for much of the end of the opening round. A 10-9 round for Soriano. Soriano looks to posture up here. Brito throws the legs up, hoping he'll leave an arm in. Don't forget, folks, use the hashtag CFA11 on Twitter and see what the world is saying about tonight's event. CFA for the first time ever on Access TV. And go to access.tv, our website, to get the Cage Side Live interactive experience.
Got that mission control going.
You can turn this into an omoplata, gogoplata, not so though. Soriano just slips out.
Got that lockdown on his legs, trying to stop Soriano from moving forward and getting the cross sides or mount this time.
Tries to crack that left hand, does Soriano, inside the half guard here of Brito. What does Brito do from here, Pat?
Well, he's got to work on getting back up. I mean, he's not been able to get a submission going here. Soriano's pretty good at getting out of him, gaining position. Another time with the mount here now. Got to work on getting out of there.
Brito has been mounted 3 times in the first round. Again here in the second round.
Got his legs across. This kid's flexible. Getting an ankle lock, trying to go to an Achilles lock, I think.
The goal fits.
Soriano is just so calm, Pat, so relaxed in every situation.
Yeah, paying attention, getting those feet back off of him. That's the leverage point when the feet are on you for leg locks. Had to get rid of those and did it systematically, and now he's in cross sides.
Just about 2 minutes remaining in the second round. Soriano looking for the submission here on Brito. Is this it? He's turning. No, Brito out of trouble.
Brito doing a good job of getting out of there. That's a stubborn guy.
Interestingly, for kickboxing fans will notice that Brito has the same type of birthmark on his back that Badahari has. Never seen one of those on anyone else's back. Soriano in the butterfly guard here of Brito. Now inside the full close guard.
Soriano does a good job of throwing those elbows in very compact spaces.
Soriano takes a moment to breathe, wants to get these elbows off as he did in the first round, and there it is off the left. That was the one that he used particularly well in the opening stanza. And again, hammer fist strike. Between the eyes. You can hear the leather just pound to the forehead of Brito.
Yeah, he throws those with a lot of authority. Those, if you're good at throwing them, you can do a lot of damage, knock somebody out quick. Fedor Emelianenko showed that.
Here's the elbows off the right from Soriano. Cranks the neck a little. Double elbow off the left from Soriano. Brito doing his best to try and control this ground and pound from Soriano, but to no avail.
Omoplata then caught the legs.
Nice shoulder lock.
This.
Can Brito find a finish now?
It's actually best, but the cage is in his way to roll a guy through the direction that he's actually going. You can roll him over and come over cross sides, but the cage is in his way. He can't finish the move. He's got to move his hips to the right to be able to pull it off.
Brito showing that even though he's taken punishment in the ground and pound, you can never rule him out. There's a nice mouse swelling to the side of his left eye, the Puerto Rican. Final 10 seconds of what has been another solid round for Sean Soriano.
Yeah, Soriano trying to get a triangle choke going while he's in the omoplata. Good stuff.
2 down, 3 remaining. interim championship on the line. Soriano, the defending champion. Both men came in undefeated.
Both guys very good at getting out of submissions. Here's the arm triangle. Brito sees it coming, obviously. Gets that arm up high. He's pushing on the hand, trying to get the arm up and get it past Soriano's head. Working, working, working. Finally gets it down low and gets it past there. Good job of getting out of that. Soriano showing a good job controlling Brito, throwing those hammer fists. Lots of elbows in this round, doing a good job of really racking up the points.
Great crowd on here, a loud crowd at the Bank United Center in Miami. Beautiful city. This is my first time here and I've enjoyed it immensely. '18 after 2 to the defending interim champion, Sean Soriano, says Pat Miletich, as we roll into the third of 5.
Buddy, you ready? You ready?
A look of meaning tension on the kisser of Brito as he comes out for the third. Throws it inside leg kick. Hands up very high here on Soriano. High knee from Soriano. You can see the training with Cosmo Alexander, world Muay Thai champion, one of the finest. And of course, Henry Hooft. High knee! Soriano putting Brito on the back foot early. Left hook uppercut combination. Right hand counter down the tube from Soriano. Muay Thai clinch.
Beautiful job of fitting those knees in transitions, tight spaces. Great hand combinations.
There's a cut, it looks like, on the bridge of the nose here of Brito. It's not a good one.
Yeah, he might have broke his nose with that knee.
There you go. Overhook on that right arm. Nice knee there from Soriano to the outside left thigh. Soriano keeping Brito pressed against the cage. May try and take him down.
Made a mistake going to the ground, letting his hips hit the ground first before Brito's.
Bit of a look at the cut on the nose there. You may be right, that nose may be broken here on the Puerto Rican Brito. What a warrior he is.
Yeah, now that he's on his back, the blood's running the wrong way into his eye.
Soriano is just a nasty fighter. He goes straight after that cut. No second thought about it. Brito throws the legs up, hoping Soriano will leave an arm in. And Soriano back inside the closed guard.
I think Brito needs to go for a submission, make Soriano defend it, and then look to get up. As slippery as you get with blood all over you, it's not going to be likely to get a submission now.
This beautiful, pristine white CFA cage mat has now been stained with the blood of Elvin Leon Brito. And my word, it is absolutely spewing out now. Looks like a red slip and slide right there in the near center of the cage, where Brito is turning that canvas into a Jackson Pollock. Tries to posture up here, Soriano.
Comes the elbow.
Measuring him.
Surprised he didn't throw it there.
He'll throw it now if he gets the opportunity. He's looking for it off the left. Brito trying to hold him close. There it is off the left. There it is off the right. And he's really trying to nail Brito with it now. Still a long time to go in this round. And Brito losing blood at a rapid rate here. Referee's going to take a look at it because here's a mess. Here's an absolute horror story. Is Elvin Leon Brito. Oh my. The doctor comes in to wipe him off and take a look. That's a lot of blood.
Get a chance to clean it up a little bit, get the blood out of his eyes so we can start up again.
That nose is busted, Pat.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Just one cut then.
Well, if he ever wanted a Roman nose, now he's got one. It's going to be Roman all over his face in a moment if Soriano keeps with those elbows.
There's that nasty little knee in the clinch. Good transition to a knee. Tagged him perfectly with it.
while we were showing that replay, Brito shrugged off the doctor and said, let me back in there. And here we go again.
And why are they starting him standing up? That's what I want to know.
Good call, Pat. Brito comes out throwing heavy leather. He's got to now. Soriano clinches him out, forces him against the cage. Brito at the knee looking for that liver.
Yeah, Brito knows he's got to get to work now. And when I saw him in January, I'm telling you, he fought a big 155-pounder who was a really good striker, big, tall kid. And he came back later on in that fight and was able to pull it out. This kid's got a lot of heart. He's got a big gas tank.
Drops down for a double leg to Soriano. Brito looking for a submission. Soriano's going to pop the head out, and he does. 1 minute 10 remains in the third of 5, and here comes those filleting, crushing elbows again of Sean Soriano.
Brito was not able to get position with that submission. Now he's in an arm triangle. We'll see if Soriano can finish it this time.
Toes out of the cage. Toes out of the cage.
Referee just warning Soriano, take the toes out of the cage. Soriano wants to reset here, maybe get some more elbows off first, Pat.
Brito's doing anything he can with his toes in that cage.
Soriano looking to mount him for what would be the 5th time, perhaps, in this fight. There were 3 in the first. I think there was 1 in the second. It'll be the first for this round.
Brito's corner telling him to post his hand and get up and get out of there, but not able to get it going.
The whistle sounds for the final few seconds here. Soriano looks to posture up. They're really going to go to town on that cut, or cuts plural, I should say, on Elvin Leon Brito. A tough Puerto Rican. He has lost a lot of blood. They really got to get some Vaseline on that, get some adrenaline in the cut.
Take a look at that. Take a look at that knee again. Nice little transition to the tie clinch. Threw it right up the middle, landed on the bridge of the nose, and did a lot of damage. Nice right hand. It was right after that knee, actually. Tagged him really well. Kept on coming, saw he was hurt, and stayed on him.
Sem força, só pontua. Chutou? Só pontua.
Let's go out, man, please.
We are ready to rock and roll. It is 30-27 on Pat's scorecard to Sean Soriano. I thought I tasted something sweet in the air here at the Bank United Centre. Sugar Rashad Evans is in the house. We'll be talking to him after this fight. Good to chat to Sugar Rashad. Meanwhile, 4th round of 5 of the interim championship fight. Defending champ Soriano up 30-27 on our unofficial scorecards, and he clips Brito with a nice left hook, chomps away again at that lead thigh.
And Brito threw a nice counter right when that kick hit him.
Oh, high kick from Brito. The sweat just flew off Soriano's brow. Step through knee.
Hit him right in the shoulder.
High knee again from Soriano. Trying for full extension on the rear hand is Brito, then goes to the breadbasket to no avail, clips him upstairs with the right hook. The corner crew did a good job of stemming the bleeding from that nose between rounds on Brito. But you know it's a target painted on the face for Soriano. And he'll go after it now on the ground. Watch him go for those elbows to that damaged nose. They're right in front of our commentary position, and Pat takes the mandatory 2 feet slide back on his chair, seeing that he's wearing a white shirt. As you see right behind
pink,
you here.
but I don't want it to be with red speckles. Just
There's the elbows from Soriano. Switches to the left, more elbows from Soriano. He has been devastating.
Brito's head stuck up against that cage. Not a good place to be with a guy on top of you that likes to throw elbows.
Blood again coming from the bridge of the nose, blood coming from the side of the left eye of Brito. And here's a mess once more. And even though I'm wearing black, that's my mandatory 2 foot slide back pat on my chair.
Another arm triangle attempt. We'll see if he can get it this time.
Soriano
Nope.
just cannot finish Brito. Brito is so resilient. Walks the cage here, does the Puerto Rican.
Soriano smart there, stepping out of the mount. Didn't want to lose position completely.
Soriano again with the elbows. Look at Soriano's gloves. They are painted with the blood of Elvin Brito. Just continues to hack away with these elbows. And Brito's head movement just evades the right hand. Ties up the wrists here of Soriano. Soriano tries to get the left arm free, does so, and lands another elbow.
I'd like to go back and watch this fight again and count how many elbows he's actually thrown. There's been a lot.
Brito, we can see him right in front of us here. Pat can hardly open his eyes because particularly his left eye, the blood is now starting to run in.
Yeah, it's pooling big time.
Look at that canvas. Look at that big pool of blood right there. You can see the handprints of Soriano in the pool of blood.
Soriano doing a good job rifling those left hands there. Got the opening. Just doing a super job with positioning and control here. This kid's really good on top.
Pins down the right arm. Tries to pry that leg off and mount.
Another arm triangle.
Brito could be in trouble here. Oh, look at the blood! My word! Did you see that? It was like a tap just went on and blood just pissed out of the head of Elvin Brito. That was disgusting, Pat.
You Aussies in your verbiage. Holy cow.
Look at that pool of blood, Pat. You can dip your toes in that.
Oh, stop it. Yeah, they're covered in blood.
They're just slipping and sliding, and you know, Soriano still just goes after that damaged nose and the damaged eye. Not showing any relent whatsoever. Now he takes the back of Brito. Still 45 seconds on the clock here in the penultimate round. 4 of 5.
Brito just keeps going, man.
Brito is just full of heart. That heart's not pumping a lot of blood anymore, but my word, it's a big heart.
Yeah, Soriano needs to get that arm triangle going and just stay there and not go all the way across and land those body shots.
Blood is just streaming into the right eye now of Brito. Into his mouth. Great microphone work there. You could hear Brito grunting at the end of the round, Pat.
Trying to get it.
But he gets to his feet. Blood just spewing out of his nose, out of his forehead. He wanders back to his stool and looks like he'll be here for a 5th round, a final round if the doctors will allow it. He has lost a lot of blood, Pat.
Yeah, doctors are taking a close look. Soriano doing a great job, as I said, positioning key here. Able to keep Brito on his back and just working, rifling the punches. Tons of elbows that round. Arm triangle attempts. There's the squirt that Michael was talking about. Wow. Wow, sprinkler.
Shit, look at that.
Whoa. Hitting the pumper right there, buddy.
Pat, just take us through what's happening in the corner now with attention to that cut. What are the corner crew doing with that cut?
Probably using adrenaline, taking care of that, opening up the nose, making sure he can breathe, trying to suck that, dry that blood out of his nostrils so he can breathe a little bit. I'm sure he's already swallowed plenty of blood, though.
Right there.
It is all one-way traffic to Sean Soriano. 10-9 for 4 rounds straight. Brito needs to finish Soriano here in the 5th and final. Doctor takes another look here, Brito. Look at the cut, look at the cut. Under the right eye, you could stick a couple of quarters in there. That nose is broken.
You want to continue? Yes, sir? Okay, sir.
Brito is a warrior. He wants to go on here. He's got 5 minutes to try and turn the tide. And Soriano rearing to get out of his corner.
Are you ready?
Wants to put even more damage on the Puerto Rican. Here we go. Chopping outside thigh kick. You're hitting that common peroneal nerve about 5 fingers above the knee. A deadening technique, one that Ernesto Hoost used to great advantage in the K1 days.
Yeah, Soriano with great timing. When that jab comes out, a lot of times he throws that kick, chops that base out from underneath Brito.
Brito's got to check those kicks. Goes to the inside thigh. There you're looking for the femoral artery. Overhand right from Brito. What has Brito got? Has he got anything left? Has he got something in his bag of tricks? He's got to find it now, and he's got 4 minutes and 10 seconds to do so. Right hand lead from Soriano. Back to the Puerto Rican up against the cage.
Yeah, got to get off the cage. Can't give him another takedown.
This is maybe, Pat, where Brito needs to get inventive, needs to start selling some fakes downstairs, come over the top of the right hand, try and catch Soriano with something.
Yeah, he's got to turn it into a brawl without getting taken down.
Counter right hand off the leg kick from Soriano.
I don't know what's going to be sore tomorrow, his leg or his face.
Jump balking right hand from Brito. And look at Soriano, continues to walk him down, continues to put him on the outside and maintain control of the center cage. Tracks away again to the outside thigh.
Brito hasn't checked, I don't think, a single kick this entire fight. So Soriano knows he's safe to just load up on him. Doesn't risk injuring his own leg at all.
A chance go up once again for Soriano. It'll be a sorry Brito tomorrow. Not having checked those kicks, as Pat said. That lead leg has taken punishment, and it does again. Beautiful step across. Perfectly executed Thai round kick. The training with Cosmo Alexander, Henry Hooft has paid off here. The execution is superb. The timing is there. And Soriano continues to be dominant. Planting right hand on the chin of Brito.
Yeah, Brito's taking a lot of punishment during this fight. He's not coming forward.
And again, beautiful execution. These leg kicks are just a sight to behold, Pat.
Yeah, beautiful technique. Good pivot on the ball of the foot. Turning the hips over nicely.
Look at that 3-2 left hook right cross combination from Soriano. Counter right hand from Brito. That's what he's got to do. Double leg from Soriano. Tasted Brito's right. Didn't like it. Puts him on his back.
Mixing it up nicely. Make them think they're boxing, then they're wrestling.
Let go of the cage.
Inside the close guard of Elvin Leon Brito, who is staring down the barrel of his first ever defeat. Both men came in undefeated 7-0. Soriano came in the favorite -270. Brito at +190.
Judging by what we've seen in previous rounds, the fight could end here. They're going to stay in this position, very likely.
And look at Soriano hacking away at that nose again. He's just turned Brito's face into a Picasso here. Mounts him for what was that, the 6th time in the fight, Pat?
I believe so. Another arm triangle also.
The instructions coming from the Puerto Rican's corner, Brito. Does he have a miracle? That's what it will take. He's got 55 seconds to somehow find a way to stop Soriano.
Brito posting on that hip with his foot to come up. Soriano doing a good job of pushing it out of the way and just stepping over.
Half a minute now for Brito to find something. Soriano has just dominated from the opening round. Brito looking for a submission now. But he just knows that he doesn't have it left in the tank. He's trying for it here, Brito. But to no avail. This is how the fight ends. Soriano in top position. Brito bloodied but still standing. Tremendous heart and intestinal fortitude. But Sean Soriano will retain the interim strap. And we look forward to when Soriano can fight the CFA featherweight champion, Lazar Stojadinovic. Pat, that was a fantastic contest. 5 rounds of brutality from Sean Soriano. A few times when he thought Brito was out, he looked to lock a submission onto the leg. Soriano showing that he is ready for that crack at the true championship of this division here at CFA.
Yeah, he looks very sharp tonight.
Folks, on our iPad app, the Access TV Fight Companion, you've been voting who wins between Fallon Fox and Alana Jones. It is overwhelming. 85%, yes, 85%. It is maybe the biggest percentage vote we have ever had in our live voting and our Access TV Fight Companion app. Say Fallon Fox will win tonight over Alana Jones, 85%. That is coming up shortly. Fallon Fox, the transgender athlete, fights on national television for the first time here on Access TV. It is 2 fights away. She takes on Alana Jones. She comes in the minus 1850 favourite with the Vegas bookmakers. 85% of fans say she'll beat Alana here tonight, Pat. That is overwhelming.
15% must be personal friends of Alana.
Corner going to work on Brito here. Doctor looking over him. Enormous heart. Soriano, I am so impressed by him. Okay, let's go up to Judge Scudero for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds of championship fighting, we go to the judges' scorecards for your winner. All 3 judges, Alicio Rodriguez, Hector Gomez, and Tim Vanetta, score it 50-45. Your winner by unanimous decision. And still, the CFA Interim Featherweight World Champion, Sean Soriano.
Victory for Soriano. The Muay Thai training of Cosmo Alexander and Henry Hooft really did pay off. There's Cosmo Alexander right of the screen. If you ever saw him fight Muay Thai, one of the great Muay Thai world champions, Cosmo Alexander. Soriano scales the cage, the interim strap around the waist. Can't wait to see a showdown with Lazar Stojadinovic. Meanwhile, folks, on Access TV in the coming weeks, plenty of showdowns. Look at our schedule. Next weekend, we're in Corpus Christi, Texas. Legacy number 20.